Good morning, students. Let us move to the problems on superposition theorem. Okay, first problem. Find the second problem. Find the current 5 ohm resistor using superposition theorem. This is also exam problem, January 2004, 8 marks. Just see the network, given network. Okay. Step number 1. Consider 12 volts supply. 12 volts only the short 20 ohms and 10 amps. These two are shorted, only acting as 12 volts. Short 20 volts and open 10 ohm source. It means the dependent source must be kept as it is for all the calculations. Just applying KVL. First one, 5 plus 2 minus 5 minus 5 IY plus 2 minus here 10 is there minus 10 IY plus 2 minus 5 IY plus 12 equal to 0. Equation number 1. The next just simplify. This is 10 5 the 20 I1 equal to minus 12 by 20. This is 0.6 amps. 12 by 20, this 0.6 amps. Thus I1 dash 0.6 amps through the 5 ohm resistance due to the 12 volts. First case. Step number 2, consider 10 amps only, short the 12 volts and 20 volts. Only consider current source. Remaining voltage source are the shorted from the branch AB. Here I2 minus I1 equal to 10. I2 minus I1 equal to 10. Equation number 1. That is I1 equal to IY. I1 equal to IY. Why I1 equal to IY? But the current is flowing to the 5 ohm. The current is IY. This is I1 equal to IY. Applying KVL to the outer loop. You consider outer loop only. Plus 2 minus 5 I1. Next minus 10 IY. Minus 5 I2 equal to 0. Just simplify 5 10. IY is I1. This is the 10 plus 5 is 15. This minus here plus you consider 15 IY. Here this consider also plus minus outside plus 5 I2 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. Solve the equation number 1 and 2. We get I1 and I2 value. This is 0.25 amps and 7.5 amps. Just using calculators to solve the equation 1 and 2, get I1 and I2 value. Minus 0.25 plus 7.5 amps. Okay, next current through left 5 ohm I1 dash. This is 0.25 amps. Okay, that is 0.25 amps due to the 10 amps. It means minus 2.5 minus 2.5 the I1 current. The one more current I2 current also, current through the right 5 ohm, right, this is the left, this is the right, plus 7.5 amps due to the 10 amps. Next step number 3, consider 20 volts only, short the 12 volts, open the 10 amps. This current will be open, only consider 20 volts, applying KVL. Plus 2 minus 5 I1 5 IY minus 10 IY minus 5 IY plus 2 minus 20. Here also minus IY plus 2 minus 10 IY minus 5 IY minus 20 equal to 0. IY equal to minus 1 amps. Why minus 1 amps? Because of already find out IY equal to I1. That's a minus 1 amps. It means both not one, just you get 20 5 10 5 20 IY minus 20 this side plus 20 by 20 this 1 amps. This 1 amp through the 5 ohm resistance. Okay, so using superposition theorem, current through left 5 amps 0.65 0.6 first starting 0.6 you can 12 by 20 0.6 amps 2.5 2.5 is minus, that's why 2.5 0.6 that's 1.9 plus 1 it's 1 2.9. Okay, current through the right 5 ohm 0.6 amps 7.5 amps I2 current. Okay, 0.6 7.5 plus value 8.1 sorry 8.1 minus 1 amps here minus 1 that is 7.1. Finally 2.9 plus 7.1 is 10 amps. Okay, next problem. Find the V using principle of superposition network. So exam problem August 2011 10 marks. Step number 1, consider 4 volts alone, open 2 amps. Only 4 amps acting, 2 amps open source. Applying KVL. First plus 2 minus 3i1, plus 2 minus 2i1. Next minus plus 2 minus 5i1 plus i2, because of here minus 2 plus, here plus 2 minus. Okay, minus and plus. Minus 5i1 minus i2. Finally 5i1 plus 5i2 plus 4 equal to 0. To simplify that, 5 3 2 5, this is 10i1 plus 5i2 minus 4 equal to equation number 1. Next, this side, plus 2 minus i2 plus 2 minus 2 v1 dash minus 5i2 plus 5i1, because of i2 minus i1, minus 5 i2 minus i1, that's minus 5 i2 plus 5i1. It's in between, 5 is in between i2 minus i1. Get v1 dash is 3i1. Why v1 dash is 3i1? This v1 dash equal minus 3i1. Just substitute 3i1 here, v1 dash, i2 as it is, minus 2 minus plus 2 into 3, 6i1, 5i2 as it is, 5i1 as it is. Here 6 and 5, 11, 6i1, 5i1, 6i1 and 5i1, 6i1, 5i1, 11i1, 11i1 minus 6i2. Here minus i2, 5i2, 6i2 equal to 0. Equation number 1. Next, solve the equation number 1 and 2. 1 and 2. We get i1 and i2 value 4.8 and 8.8. v1 dash equal to minus 3i1. What is i1? 4.8. 3 into 4.8, minus 14.4. Consider 2 amps alone, short the 4 volts. Only current amps acting, voltage source will be shorted. Keep 2 volts dependent source as it is. This as it is. Only voltage source will be shorted. From the 2 amps branch, this is i1 plus i2 equal to 2 amps. Okay, question number. Applying KVL to the loops without current source. It's without current source. Without current source. Here minus 2 plus 3i1, plus 2 minus 2i2. Here minus 5i2 plus 5i3. Because of minus 5i2 minus i3, there is minus 5i2 plus 5i3 equal to 0. Here 3i1 as it is, 2 and 5, 7i2, 5i3 equal to 0. i3, next loop, minus i3, minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 v dash, 5i3 plus 5i2 equal to 0. Here also v double dash 3i1. Just v double dash substituting 3i1. Here plus minus 2 plus, that's why plus 3i1. Previous minus 3i1, here plus 3i1. Minus 3i3 as it is, 2 into 3, 6i1. V dash is 3i1, 6i1, 5i3, 5i2 equal to 0. 6i1 plus 5i2, 6i3, minus i3, 5i3, 6i3 equal to 0. Next equation solving i1, i2 and i3 value. Equation 3, just solve the equation 1, 2, 3. We get i1, i2, i3 value. 6.8 minus 4.8 minus 10.8 times. But here v dash is 3i1. 3 into 6 point is 20.4 volts due to the 2 amps. But here v single dash v double dash, previous minus 14.4, 20.4, finally 6 volts. Okay, stop the video. The remaining next video lecture. Thank you.